Today, on Let's Try This Tech, we're unboxing and reviewing the American Standard Z-Wave 624 thermostat. Hi, I'm Josh with Let's Try This Tech. Today we're unboxing and reviewing the Z-Wave 624 American Standard thermostat. Let's get into it. So you got your thermostat itself. Comes in a protective bag, and then they got a nice little protective cover on so the screen doesn't get scratched up while you're moving it around, installing it. And then you have the back cover, and just pops off, and all the wire locations are labeled. That's very helpful, because then you know exactly where to put it, and you can match it to your existing thermostat. And this is the other side of it. I think this thermostat looks very nice at the first glance. It's nice and clean. It's very smooth looking and modern looking. All in all, I think that's nice. You got your manual, really thick. Quick glance. There's a lot of diagrams. It's very detailed. Looks like pretty much any system you have, you might have it in the manual. We'll check that out for the review. What else do you have in here? And then it comes with your mounting screws so that you can make sure you mount it in good. These look like they are going to be pretty good for drywall. They look like they screw right in to the wall themselves, so that should make it pretty secure. So I guess now we'll go try it out for a month, and we'll see how it is and come back with the review. Stay tuned for that. So we've been reviewing the American Standard thermostat for about a month. We've put it through our tests, put it through the paces. We've made sure it's durable, and now we're going to tell you whether we think it's worth it or not to buy. First off, this is a Z-Wave thermostat, so it's compatible with most Z-Wave systems, Vera, Wink, SmartThings, but please double check your system to make sure it will work. Sometimes it may not say online, but if you check forums and that, you might see if other users have tried it. I've used it with the Vera, so I know this works on the Vera. They will try to push Nexia, but Nexia charges $10 a month for nothing really extra. Actually, it's probably less things than any of the other systems. So I would not go with Nexia really. The only thing with Nexia is then you have more support on their end. You can get the software updates and more technical support if you have a problem. They're more willing to help you. I did have one problem myself where the thermostat seemed to have been sending the wrong numbers to the Vera controller itself, and I called Nexia, I've called American Standard, and they both kind of tossed me back and forth and finally said, see your dealer. But it turns out, luckily, it wasn't the thermostat, it was a bad update on the Vera, and it's all fixed now. The good thing about this is you can lock it, you can set it for guest mode, so if you have guests or if it's a vacation rental, you can make it so that they can't go and click random buttons without you making sure they're doing the right thing. They might turn the system on weird settings on you and screw up your schedule. So you can lock that out. You can also lock the temperature points, the high and low set points, so that they can't go too low or too high. So if you set it to 70 degrees is the coldest it can get, they can keep pushing, nothing's going to happen. So those are really good points with these. Another good thing I liked is being able to control it with a Z-Wave, so that you can have schedules on it, but you don't need to use the schedule part on this. I did it for testing to make sure it worked, but when I used it, I actually used it with the Vera, so I could do geofencing, I could do the schedules based on vacation mode. So if I'm away, it's at one temperature, but if I'm only away because I'm at work, it's not going to be the same setting. So my schedule changes, so I don't want to have it on one schedule. Where this very similar to Nest, Ecobee, those type of smart thermostats. But the good thing is, if you have Wi-Fi issues, if your internet goes down, you don't have to worry about it not still working with your controller. So if you had sliding doors, you can use the controller to have the AC automatically turn off when the doors are left open, so they're not wasting electricity because someone left the doors open, killing your heater or your AC system. So those are very good things you can do with a controller with this. One problem I did have is pushing some of the buttons. You'd have to make sure you really push it right in the right spot, because you may be pushing on the button, but if it's not where it likes it, it just won't do anything. You'll just see it as if you're pushing the button, nothing happens. And same goes for when you unlock it from guest mode. Sometimes you have to be very careful when you do the touching so that it picks up the right buttons at the right time. So overall, these are good thermostats. There is another version. There's the Trane 64 thermostat. That's the exact same, but the look is slightly different, not so sleek and nice looking. It's got a little more squarish. There's a weird dark gray stripe on both sides, but it's the exact same thermostat, and it is slightly cheaper and a lot easier to find online. This one you probably will have to get from a dealer or really search the internet, because these are harder to find, where the Trane version is everywhere. There's also a white Trane 524 thermostat that's almost the exact same as this, but white. And it's a single stage, where this one can do 2 stages. So those are really the two differences between the 524 and the 64, is the type of system you have. So what I would recommend is looking at the manual. I'll have a link below so that you can see the manual ahead of time. Check out what wires it needs, what systems it's compatible with, so you can double check to make sure your system is compatible. And if you look at it and you're not sure what's going on, you don't know what letters or what, consult the professional. Make sure that you ask the professional to install it for you. But if you do know what you're doing, you're capable of putting the right wires where they need to go, these are really easy to install. They just, switch out your old thermostat. So they're so easy. They even have, let me open it up for you. They even have all the letters so that it's nice and easy to follow. There's been some I've seen where there's nothing behind. You just have to look at the manual and hope you get the right one. So my final conclusion is yes, I would definitely recommend this. If you're looking to have a nice, smart thermostat, you already have a Z-Wave system, or at least are thinking of doing Z-Wave, this is going to be the same, if not better, than your Ecobee or Nest, in my opinion. For the discount you get, you've paid for your controller. So now it's already cheaper for you. And you get the same features or more, because now you can add other devices to work with it. You can even have it so, turn on light switch, this goes down a degree or two for your bedroom or something. So yeah, the uses are endless. I would definitely recommend this to anyone that asks. So you can check out the links below. We'll have a link for the Trane version, because at the time of filming, this is not available on Amazon, but the Trane thermostat is. So we'll have a link in the description below so that you can get yourself the Trane version, or if you want the American standard, you can check around the internet. You might get lucky or see a professional and get the dealer to get one for you. So thanks for watching. Remember, check out the other links we have. Check out our other videos, subscribe, like, and watch some more of our Let's Try This Tech videos. Thank you.